Oh my god, hi. I don't think I've done this in a really long time. Hi, hi, hi. Hello. Everybody be nice, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And also, there's like a whole moderator situation that you're supposed to do. But there's like not, I don't think there's like not enough people to be dicks. If we see a dick, just let me know. You know what I mean? Hi. Hello, how's everybody doing? Hi, 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 hi. Hi, Portugal. Hi, Denmark. This reminds me of when I used to go live on Instagram all the time. And by all the time, I mean occasionally. Hello. Hi, Venezuela. Hi, Anne. Procrastinating at work. Arizona. Hi, Canada. You're basically American. How you guys doing? Did you guys see this? That Auric launched their new plush ritual. That's it doesn't have any color. It's just like a single lip treatment, and it has this nice like applicator. I don't know if that's what you would call it, applicator. Hi, Wisconsin. You're from a country that nobody likes? I don't know. Hi, Toronto. Hi, Iran. Hi, Orange County. Hi, Russia. Canadian in Greece. What's up, Greece? Hi, Romania. I'm gonna do some basic makeup. I have a video that I'm going to be filming afterwards that is basically going to be, I've been getting this question a lot from you guys, like questions about not like how to find the right foundation formula for your skin. That's not the question that I've been receiving. That's the video that I'm gonna make, specifically because I've been getting so many questions from people being like, I don't understand why my makeup is always cakey, or they'll say like, I'm using this foundation, I'm using this moisturizer and all this stuff. So I'm gonna do a video where I talk about how to choose the right foundation formula, because there's just so many like, Spin Fan, you just totally distracted me. Yes, I have it right here. There's a lot of factors to figuring that out, so. Lisa Eldridge's liner. So it seems really nice. I haven't really like played with it that much. It is super tiny, look at it. Tiny, tiny. Cat just went in the litter box, which is like right around the corner, so it's probably really loud. Super tiny little felt tipped liner. I just like, as soon as I got it, I just like played with it. I can use it today to show you. Come closer. I mean, like, I need to be able to have some breathing room, you know what I mean? Are you making a joke? Am I too close? Hi. Okay, so am I gonna do a Glossier vid? Oh, I wasn't planning on it. I did pick up the foundation, but the color's really wrong, so yeah. Enhancing Skin Tint, Lisa Eldridge. I was swatching the shades yesterday. They have a really nice olive shade, which I'll probably grab if any of you are olive but darker than me, like if you're like light going on medium. I don't really, because it's so hard to like say what, like, I don't know, pale, light, medium. I feel like medium and tan are kind of, that's such a large range, you know? So I don't even know, like maybe just light, maybe light. I've never spoken to Lisa in person. No, just in like I mean, I'm assuming it's her when she says it's her in DMs. It could not be though, you know, it could be just like could be a team member. I'm just gonna get started on this. Feel free to like ask any questions and whatever, and I'm gonna go through products and stuff, but I do have to film a video after this. I just kind of wanted to test this out because I haven't done it on YouTube. I did it one time at my old apartment with like my laptop, shitty video, all that stuff. Yeah. Cindy, okay, I'm putting that I'm putting that in my head right there. Actually, you know what? Can I screenshot this shit? Great, super attractive screenshot. Gel lip liner in Nudist. I never really like a gel lip liner. You know what? To be honest with you, I think I have. I think I have tried that one because the color looked really nice. The only problem is with gel lip liners, they're usually a little bit too wet, you know? And I like, well, you know what? I don't really overline my lips as much now, so maybe it wouldn't be that big a problem. The most hydrating nighttime moisturizer. I mean, there's a lot out there, you know? One of my faves is Skin Fix Barrier Cream. It's been really, really helpful on my tretinoin journey. But Inky List just came out with this new one that I just started using, and it's like, it's really good. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the ceramidin or ceramidin or something like that. If you just look up Inky List, ceramide, it's really good. Ooh, Jesus, that was a lot. But yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna be filming a video about all of that stuff because there's so many, I mean, just a bunch of you immediately started saying like you have questions about, you know, you immediately get pilling, or, you know, you're hydrating your makeup or your face like crazy and you're getting cakiness and all of that. And there's so many factors. So I'm going to do an in-depth video explaining that because I don't think I ever have. Like I've probably mentioned it in some videos, but never a dedicated one. Seems like it would be helpful. I put a little bit of MAC Studio Radiance primer underneath my eyes. I'm always trying to just extra hydrate my eyes. Hi, Jordan. I sleep with these earrings, the little earrings. They've got the flat back here. You know, would I consider getting filler again? Probably not. Probably not. Just based on my experience. But like, I don't know. Like it could change. It could change. It could change, you know? Is there an easy way to tell between olive and muted? I don't know if I've ever really heard the term muted. I think sometimes people can refer to olive skin as muted. No, oh, sorry, I lost my neck. If you feel that your skin is muted, you may be, because like for instance, I consider myself to be like more of a warm olive. Olive is such a complicated skin tone because it's like cool tones and warm tones existing together. I think that there's like within an olive skin tone, there's cool olive, there's neutral, and then there's warm. I lean more towards the warm. I have more yellow on my skin. So if you're looking at the color wheel, my skin is kind of moving more towards that, like overall, if you're looking at me, moving more towards that like yellowy green end. Whereas like a cooler toned olive is leaning more towards like that blue purpley end. If you feel that you look muted, then maybe whatever you're using has too much warmth in it. And so, well, I don't know, you didn't like tell me exactly, but like I would consider potentially if you feel that you lean more olive, that perhaps you're more like cool or neutral. In that case, the About Face foundation, if you're like near my skin tone, really good because it's like a pretty neutral olive. The fuck am I doing? Foundation. So I'm gonna try this. This is the shade T3. I don't really know how to apply it though. I don't know that this shade is like the perfect match for me, but it's a skin tint, so like whatever. Doesn't have to be like completely perfect, you know. It does feel nice. I just don't know if I should like be applying it with my fingers or with a brush, which I really don't like doing. It feels nice. It's very dewy, so I may not have needed my primer. I'm gonna try with my sponge, but it might just kind of like disappear. I haven't watched anything. I haven't watched her talk about this at all yet, so don't judge me if I'm doing everything wrong. Hi, Colorado. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I think About Face is trying to, oh, actually, I kind of like that. It's very dewy though. We'll see how this goes. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Janice. I haven't seen you. Is it, can you tell, how do I pronounce your name? Because I know it's like Janice with a Z at the end. And I don't know if that's like a username or if it's like your actual full name. I've just always called you Janice. And like maybe that's not at all your name. And I feel bad about that. Favorite makeup trend? Oh, I don't know that I have one. What are the makeup trends right now? I'm so like not. This is actually kind of nice. It might be a little bit light, and it's definitely on the more neutral side, but whatever. That was just a tiny little bump too. Do I look at my neck? So yeah, I look at my, well, I try to like sit back and look at everything together, but I tend to have, we always tend to have more redness in our face. So like if you're trying to find your correct undertone, looking at your neck or in an area where you don't have redness. That's why like a lot of people will say like the inside of their wrist or whatever. And my skin tone is pretty even throughout. So that works for me, like using my wrist. Are the cats leaving you in peace? They are right now. I don't know where they are. I just fed them lunch, so they're happy. Nothing to complain about. This is actually applying with a sponge quite nicely. Surprisingly. Hi, Amsterdam. What my ethnicity is? I mean, I'm pretty white. I'm like European, I guess. My dad's side of the family is Lithuanian, and my mom's side of the family is like they were like pilgrims. Olive versus neutral. I think muted and neutral are similar. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So like neutral, you're not going to be seeing green in your skin. Like it shouldn't be obvious that you have green in your skin if you're more neutral. What's a good like test for you? It's so hard to explain because some people just like have a difficult time seeing the color, like actually seeing the color. And I always say like it makes it a lot easier to see if you are comparing yourself to other people. So like if you have friends who have very different skin tones than you, if you just kind of like line up your arms or whatever in natural sunlight, that can be really helpful because I always say this, that like the second you put my skin next to someone else's, any of my friends, it's like I'm like glowing green. You know what I mean? It's very obvious. But if I didn't have that comparison, then I don't know if I ever would have figured it out. I thought I was just like extremely yellow for a really long time, which I am, pretty yellow, but I'm not like, you know, straight up yellow. This has kind of like a milky paint scent. I've been pouncing this in my face for way too long. I think that's nice. It's like a little bit fair and a little bit more neutral. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but like, see, here's an example. If you can see, I don't know because like phone, but I can see a lot of green here in my neck. And I'm seeing just like a little bit more of like a red tone to my face all over now. So like neutral will end up looking a lot more red toned on me because I have so much green in my skin. And it's just like the green everywhere else makes the red that exists in those neutral tones so much stronger, you know? Like if you put like a red square next to a green square, they make each other like way more vibrant, complementary colors and shit. Or if any of you guys missed my like foundation swatching video, when I put the About Face foundation on my face versus on my neck, the difference was crazy. Like it looked more red on my neck, and it looked, I mean, not that it was like so red, but like you could see more red tone in it on my neck versus on my face because there's more red in my face. It's a fun little experiment if you do it at home. What do I recommend for facial redness? I mean, seeing a dermatologist. Like if you're gonna, like, I don't know, is it rosacea? If we're talking makeup, there are a lot of, you know, obviously a green color corrector. Makeup Forever has a really good one. I don't have it here, but that's more like liquidy, so it's not so thick. What's that brand? Is it Dr. Jart that has the like, it's like the Cicaplast something something redness corrector. It's basically like a moisturizer that neutralizes redness. There's also SPFs. Excuse me. There's SPFs that are like more green toned if you don't feel like wearing foundation or whatever. That's really nice. How is peach not warm? I don't know why peach is like its own category. It also has so much to do with like how a brand is describing their products, you know? Or the colors. Like there are some brands will have peach, some brands won't have peach at all. Some brands will only have like neutral, warm, cool. Some brands will have olive. Like it's, you know, it makes it so difficult. It makes it so damn difficult. Your skincare routine is on point, but your under eyes always look cakey when you apply concealer. Dry and cakey? Because there's a few different things that you can do. You could either be using too much product, or if you're using like too much hydration. If you're not, if you think you're using the proper amount of hydration, you might not be allowing it to like set fully in. Because if you apply concealer on top of that, then it just like mixes and breaks up and gets all like messed up. So that's an option. Could be if you're using a color corrector, could be the powder that you're setting with, could be the formula of the concealer, you know? That's interesting. You feel heavy and sleepy when you wear concealer and eyeshadow. Are you new to makeup? Because maybe you're not used to the feeling of it. I'm trying to think if I've ever had that problem. I feel like when I started using when I started wearing like fake lashes, I was thinking about that as an example. You are new to makeup. Okay. Well, it might just be like a little bit of a, you know, learning process or learning curve or whatever you want to call it. Because I remember the first time I put on fake lashes, I felt like I could really feel them. But after a little while, I didn't really like feel them anymore. So I don't know. It's just the fact that like all of a sudden you're wearing something on your face that you're not used to wearing. So it might just take, it's probably just going to take like a little bit of time. But it's not necessarily a bad, like, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because don't you want to know that you're wearing makeup so you don't accidentally like swipe your face and mess it up? Because I have times where I wear like very natural looking makeup and I'm wearing so little I can barely feel it, and then I'll forget that I'm wearing it and like go to rub my eye or something and just like fuck up all of my mascara. I have been told that, tropey kitty. Thank you very much. I appreciate that compliment very much. Love the Clio mascara. I use it all the time. Probably gonna use it today. Actually, I might not, because I wanted to try these like press-on lashes. I usually don't use a waterproof mascara when I apply lashes. So you used Armani Luminous Silk and it didn't look good. That's one of the most annoying things about makeup, is that some things work for some people and some don't work for others. You know what I mean? Like, my friend Gabby Alvarez, she's a makeup artist and she does her makeup. She does makeup on other people a lot, and we'll talk about like products, and there will be something that like she absolutely loves that I don't like at all, or vice versa. And sometimes we'll try to convince each other, like, here, try it, like, you have to, no, give it another shot, or try it like this, and sometimes it just doesn't work out, you know? So it's just like, a lot of it is preference. You purchased, was it these? Because I just got these, and I wanted to try them. They're pre-glued under lash extensions, and I was like, oh, interesting. Because the one thing about like under lash extensions is like, I just don't want to go through the whole process. So the fact that they're pre-glued and you can just kind of like pop them on, it's like, okay, interesting. What was I just doing? Hello. Oh, thank you so much. You'd be surprised, voice work is actually like kind of a difficult thing to get. You have to do like a lot of auditions and stuff. So like, yeah, it would be cool, but it's just, it's like there are so many people out there who are actively like pursuing that profession, and I'm not, but I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment about my voice. The Oscars red carpet makeup, I didn't really see anything that I was like wild about. Like everybody looked nice, like everyone looked good, you know, but I don't know. Did you see anything that was like mind-blowing? I think I was more focused on the dresses, to be honest with you. I didn't really see much of the red carpet though. We missed it. We just watched like, I don't usually watch award shows at all, but I did watch the Oscars this year. It was pretty good. Oh, thank you so much. G. Deanne Campbell. No, to make lip gloss last, don't eat anything, don't drink anything. Like, that's it. I don't know, one of the things that I like about lip gloss is reapplying it though. Carrying it and reapplying it. But maybe that's just me, I don't know. Like you have to like if you put a really, really dewy foundation all over your face and you don't set anything, you don't use like a sticky primer for it to hold on to, or you don't use a mattifying primer or whatever, and you like touch your face, it's gonna come off. You know what I mean? It's gonna come off. It's like that with lip gloss. You're putting something like super dewy all over your lips. If you're drinking, you know, if you're eating, it's gonna come off. You're just gonna have to like put it back on. But you're gonna look chic as fuck when you like pick up a cool lip gloss or whatever your lip gloss is. You know? It's one of the benefits to it. Gabby is good at going live. Gabby goes live like every single day. She's great at going live. It always takes me it takes me years to do my makeup when I'm talking to you guys. It takes me forever. Like I am very bad at multitasking. Ooh, when it comes to this. Bronzer. I picked up a lighter Merit bronzer, if anyone was interested. I've been using Sen. Thank you to everyone who told me how to pronounce it. Now you can tell me how to pronounce this, which is backwards, but I don't know if it's Quince or Quincy. But it's the lightest one, and I just picked it up. And I don't know if it's like slightly more on the neutral side, but it's okay. It's not bad. What? Korean jelly to powder mattifiers? No, I don't know those. Thank you so much. About my hair, I appreciate that. I love it when people tell me to grow out my hair. Fenty Amber. I used Anastasia Fawn to contour. Now I'm using Merit Quincy. No, shut up. Kensei? Dude, I can't. I can't. That's how you pronounce it? It's not Quince or Quincy? It's a little bit lighter, but I think it's good. I think that maybe the Sen, I think the tone of Sen might be a little bit better. Quince. I'm not gonna remember that. Hello, Italy. So the Lisa Eldridge skin tint provides more coverage, to be honest with you, than I was expecting. Way more than I was expecting. However, it's still very like natural looking. And while my face does look like pretty dewy in the center, that's not like completely uncalled for me. So I don't know. I kind of like it. Specific brush 101. Oh, like brushes in general. I feel like I have done that, but I could do an updated one. Oh, yeah, I don't know if maybe I've done like favorite brushes or brushes you need or something like that. I actually I don't know. If I have done that kind of thing, it's definitely been a while, so I could do something like that for beginners. Do I ever work out in makeup? No. Oh my god, no. Unless I like no. I was gonna say unless I like film something. The only time I would ever work out in makeup is if I have like a meeting before I work out. Sometimes, most of the time when I have like Zoom meetings or something, it's the morning. Most of the time when I have a Zoom meeting, I don't wear any makeup at all. But sometimes I do. If I like wake up looking really like shit, then I'll, do a little something so I don't look absolutely horrendous on camera. But I feel like usually I'll like remove that. I don't like working out with makeup on. I know, well, first of all, I'm not applying foundation. I'm applying bronzer, so you're wrong. Where's my Shore eye stilo? Make Beauty, pretty legit. Refer came out with some new, it's like the small and then max versions of their brushes, and they're really nice. This is the 14 mini brush, and I've been using it to contour my nose. Oh my god, hi Vermont. How's the weather? Originally from New Hampshire. Definitely don't miss the weather, but it's probably like nice now, right? What month is this? March? It's probably still cold. Opinion on BK brushes. I like a lot of them. I think they're good. I like a lot of the brushes that Nikki did with them. Most of them are pretty soft. I mean, I don't know. I'm like, there's a lot of like brushes out there that I really love. It's not necessarily like brands that I just have like allegiance to when it comes to brushes. It's usually individual brushes, but there are some BK Beauty brushes that I really like. Probably mostly the ones that Nikki did with them. I can't think of any specific ones that oh no, and also their collab with Angie, Hot and Flashy. I really liked, she had some really, really tiny blender, actually like similar to this, like tiny blenders. I really liked those. Those were good. White cream bronzer? Why not? Oh yeah, so I have mentioned this on my channel, but I'm gonna start doing, this was just a test. I want to see who's here, who wanted to be here, whatever. But I'm gonna be doing members only live streams, and I'm gonna have a fancy setup with my camera, so it'll be like really good quality, good video and sound quality. We'll do those, and then I'll also have regular like these kinds of like more casual, just chillin' kinds of live streams, and that's gonna be members only. at some point. I just haven't decided when. Because I want to figure out the, my boyfriend has to help me figure out the like fancy, good audio stuff. Yeah. Best drugstore eye primer. I don't know if they make it anymore, but it's so good. It's this one. The e.l.f. This one from e.l.f. Look how dirty it is. It's got lash glue all over it. e.l.f. Sheer Eye Primer. One of my favorite eye primers of all time. But for whatever reason, I was having a really hard time finding it for a while. So I kind of stopped using it because it sucks when I use things that I can't actually recommend, you know? Or people will be like, what's that? And then I can't like give you a link or whatever. But I haven't checked in a while. Maybe it's back. This audio is good? Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Okay, let's do concealer and stuff like that. e.l.f. is great. I love e.l.f. You know, the one downside to YouTube Live is, and one of the upsides to TikTok is that you can just listen to music and you don't get in trouble for it. I kind of hate just sitting in a set, because like I'm talking to you guys, but it's just silent in here. Wish I had a little music right now. Do you apply, I'm assuming you're saying eyeshadow primer? Do you wait for eyeshadow to primer to dry before applying eyeshadow? And yes. Yes, you do. Otherwise, I mean, you would just get patchiness. You know? You want to make sure that it's like, when you touch it, it doesn't feel too tacky. If it does, then like it feels pretty tacky right now. I usually will set powder around this area where I need to blend, and then leave it tacky in the center where I need pigment to like really hold on to. But that's only if I'm using like something foiled or something where I like need that payoff. You know what I mean? Do I do skincare to myself? I do my skincare. Yes, I do. Hi. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do for all the people who ask me what my sign is. You guess. Because every guess I get, everyone pegs me wrong. Unless you've already heard me say it, because I have said it before. Everybody says it wrong. They always get it wrong. But you go ahead and guess. Because I would be interested. Oh. Already wrong. It's so funny. It's so funny. Literally everyone is always wrong. I don't even want to tell you guys. I'm gonna wait until the end, and then I'll tell you what it actually is. Because some of you are right, a lot of you are wrong. I'm personally not into astrology though, so it doesn't really mean much to me. But it just makes me laugh because people will be like, "Oh my God, she's such a Leo." I'm just like, okay. Drugstore mascara though holds a curl. So I'm a sucker for Lash Blast because I liked how thick it made my lashes. The waterproof one is actually really good. What else? Something Sky High, Maybelline Sky High is actually pretty good, but it's not very black, just so you know. It's the black one is like, it's a little bit more of like a gray brown kind of black, you know? And then I think L'Oreal Telescopic waterproof is pretty good too. I liked that one. Fashion tips for small gals. Well, I have a very weird body type, so I have a hard time with that. And I'm also very boring when it comes to like what I wear. I don't know if I'm the right person for that. I could give jean recommendations. I have a really difficult time with my body type finding non-super fitted jeans that are actually flattering. I don't know if anyone else has that problem, but like I don't Like, I want to evolve, you know what I mean? I don't want to just be like a millennial with my fashion. Um, I want to wear like oversized jeans, but they just end up looking so bad on me. Uh, I don't know. I just feel like my body type doesn't work well with like oversized clothing. It needs to be fitted. I am not a beach person. I wish I was. I'll go to the beach. I'll go like once a year. You know what I mean? To a beach. Yes, I have tried Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I used to use it all of the time. Love Caroline. She's one of my absolute faves. What was her shout out? Was that the one where she was talking about the Skims bra? That was my favorite shout out. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, the beach. Yeah, I'll go once a year. I'm not like a water sand kind of person, to be honest with you. Love the beach, but hate sun. Yeah, yeah. And when you start taking like your sunscreen more seriously, it's like, I'm just like, where's the shade? I'm just always looking for shade, you know? Oh, I'm always, I don't have particularly thin ankles, but I can imagine that that would be really annoying, especially like trying to buy boots and shit. You know what I mean? But that shouldn't really affect your jeans. What were we talking about? We were talking about jeans, right? Ooh, bro, my go-to fragrance right now. I picked up the Beyonce fragrance. And a lot of you probably by now know that I am absolutely Beehive. But I was like skeptical about the fragrance because I saw some reviews and read some reviews, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like those notes or whatever. And then that the Rare Beauty fragrance I really liked. Like they weren't notes that I in particular would have gravitated towards. But I really liked that fragrance. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give it a shot because like, why not? And I bought it and it's my favorite fragrance now. Absolute favorite. Like I am absolutely obsessed with it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm looking pretty dewy, but I'm pretty impressed with that Lisa Eldridge skin tint. And the color's not perfect, but I feel like it works. How spicy or floral? I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how I would describe it. It's kind of like honey. It's kind of like a sharp honey in it. Sharp honey. I'd have to go grab it. I need to be smelling it to describe it to you. Maybe I'll get it at the end of this. But yeah, it's really, I just love it. It's so nice. For my concealer, I don't know if I probably didn't mention, I mixed 170W and 100W of Rare Beauty concealer. I've been doing my eyebrows thinner and darker recently. But I'm feeling a little bit inspired to grow them back out as soon as I just shaped them. I don't know how to do that. Super chats. I don't know even how to like turn that on or if it is on or what. We'll figure all of that stuff out before I start doing these regularly. But like I said, there's gonna be some there's gonna be a learning curve with this live streaming on YouTube. What's my workout routine like? I prefer weight training, and I do that like I would say at least 3 times a week. Usually like an upper body and core focused day and then like a lower body focused day. Oh shit. You did it. Thank you. I don't know how this works. I would encourage people to not do it as much for this. How much would a members only cost? I don't know. So that's the thing. I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about it because I didn't want... Some people were asking for it specifically because they wanted a more like controlled small community. Okay. I would also prefer to have people who actually want to be there. You know what I mean? But in terms of, I wanted to ask, like, because I don't want to exclude anyone who actually wants to do it. So like, what would you guys think is reasonable? I think it's like a monthly thing. Whatever amount you guys think would be reasonable, let me know before I like set it, you know? We're crowdsourcing. I appreciate $4.50. I just think that's funny with 50 cents. Some of you guys are saying way too much. Way too much. So I guess that's kind of what I had in my mind was $5 per month. Those of you saying like 18, 15, you're crazy. You're crazy. I appreciate it, but I feel like you're highballing here. You're highballing right now. I need to set. Yeah, but yeah. Sorry, I'm replying to people as if they know I'm replying to them. I can't remember who said that. But someone was saying that like for some people it'll be too much. It'll be too little regardless. I mean, not that it would ever be too little. I don't think anyone would ever complain about that, right? $5 foot long. Scam. Yeah, I don't. That's the other thing. Time. Because I do know. Now, here's the thing. The majority of my subscribers are in Los Angeles. But I do know that I have a lot of European people. So, I don't know. Would earlier be better? Like, for instance, I remember I used to go live and people in England would be like, bro, it's way too late. So I'm not trying to do that kind of thing. Hi, Argentina. How you doing? Oh my God, hi, LA. UK. This time is good. 12. Yeah. Most of my subscribers are in LA. Because like the makeup is huge here, you know? This is like the makeup capital. I feel like my dark circles are really popping today. Oh, I'm definitely going to save lives. That's the other thing. I'm going to save them for members. So like if you're a member and you can't watch it happen live, you'll be able to watch it later on. That's a guarantee. Yeah. Thank you to whoever said that. I need a little bit more. I just need like a little bit more warmth underneath my eyes. Thanks, Missy. Thank you for the, is that a super chat? Is that what a super chat is? Thank you for that. What time zone? So I'm in Pacific, PST. So when I do that, I will always specify the time PST. Okay, let's set. Let's do some setting. Oh, pay what you can model. That's interesting. I like that. I didn't know that that was an option. Is that an option? I'll have to look. Gotta make a crazy setting face. Flatten it all out, you know what I mean? Hey, another thing that I wanted to ask is, do we like this background or should I change it? Because I'm kind of getting sick of it immediately. I'm kind of over it. I kind of want to go back to my solid background, but I wasn't sure if anyone felt, you know, emotionally towards it. Oh, cool. Okay, I didn't know pay what you can was an option, but I like that. Solid background, solid background, solid background. Okay. Okay. So we hate this. I thought atmospheric would be nice, but honestly, the natural lighting, dealing with the natural light behind me, because I have two windows. I have this one and then I have this one over here, is so annoying. Because like as the sun moves, I have to move a light around. It's just like very irritating. Oh my God, what the hell is that? I don't know what this means, but thank you so much to Ron. Or no, not Ron. It says Ron? Adriana, I'm not gonna be able to fucking pronounce your name. Smud, I'm not even gonna try, but please tell me how to pronounce your name. Thank you so much. You like my background? I mean, it'll still be here, so like I could move things over. Oh, Ron is the currency. Okay, thank you so much. Told you I really don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, the Wayne Goss like setting, excuse me, under eye setting technique. From what I remember, it's basically what I do, although I just don't show it as much. Like for instance, the like thick moisturizer and stuff like that, unless I'm literally forgetting another one that I did. Okay, so this person is telling me that the bronzer is pronounced quince, like mince. But all you other guys told me it was quince? Is that what you said? Quince? Quince? It's French, right? Everything's French. Okay, I guess I'll set the rest of my face. I just recently got this powder from Mob Beauty. Have you guys heard of Mob? Anyone who is here who knows Gabby recently collaborated with them on her own lipstick shade, which I'm going to use. So that's exciting. But they sent me like a little package of a bunch of stuff. So this is their setting powder, which I'm going to give a shot. It's just in the shade Translucent. That's the shade. Thank you so much. My skin is definitely not perfect, but it's in a pretty good place. It has been in a pretty good place. I did dermaplane yesterday. And my skin has been very dehydrated for a while now. That has been my problem. I really need to stop dehydrating it, but it's very hard not to. You know what I mean? Is the Pat McGrath eyeliner worth it? To be honest with you, I don't remember. Like, I haven't used Pat McGrath in years. I can't tell you. Someone else, you should probably find someone else who has used it. To recommend or not. Hi, Texas. Yeah, Mob. Well, actually, I placed an extra order of Mob because the color of that concealer. Well, I bought another one of her lipsticks because the color looked like something my mom would like, so I thought I would pick it up for my mom. But also I wanted to try the foundation. And I think I got a couple blushes. Can't remember. I put together like a little palette. Maybe some eyeshadows? I can't remember. I think I got a cream eyeshadow as well. The powder seems okay. It's not bad. It's a little heavy, you know? Like it sits a little bit heavy on my skin. I don't know if you can see that compared to like my Givenchy powder. My Givenchy powder, like, can you see my pores right here? My Givenchy powder fills all of it, is so finely milled. It just like fills all of that in. But this was boasting that it's like more hydrating, that it's not as, that it's just not as, drying. Well, it's the opposite of hydrating. I'm just going in with a little bit of Givenchy in the area where my pores are popping. Yeah, this just is so finely milled, it just like really fills everything in. I do have a video on dermaplaning. I don't remember what it's called. My assumption would be that dermaplaning is in the title. But if you go onto my channel and you just like type it in, dermaplaning, you'll find it. I'm just gonna do some amping up with powder. I'm keeping things natural today though. I want my skin to look like whatever this is. Natural? Blackest eyeliner. Dude, Hindash. Hindash is my favorite eyeliner ever. It's so good. Where is it? Sleek? This is a lot. That's kind of a lot of spamming. Please don't spam that much because it's annoying. If you do it one more time, then I'm banning you. If you do it one more time, I'm banning you. This is your warning. Okay? Okay. This, love. So it's is it felt tipped? No, it's tiny little brushes. It's these tiny little brushes. And it's super duper tiny at the end. It's out of stock. Well, damn. It's the best one. I love it so much. Yeah, I don't know what to say to you. It's really, really good. But if it's out of stock. Yeah, a lot of his stuff is out of stock right now, but that's kind of one of the things that I like. It's annoying for the consumer, but I appreciate it about him. He's not constantly pumping out products. Like he really takes his time developing things, and I love that. I just like so appreciate it. Like he puts so much into one time we had lunch one time, and we were taught when we had lunch, this was like years ago. When we had lunch, he was telling me about the Monochromance palette. And like, it was just an idea at that time. And it was like years before it finally came out. And it was so exciting to like see, like he really, really, really spends his time formulating stuff. I guess that doesn't really necessarily have to do with things being out of stock, but like if he's, you know, growing, I think Hindash Cosmetics is growing and doing well. It's probably gonna take a second, but I'm sure it will come back into stock because it's so good. You know? And to be fair, the Lisa Eldridge eyeliner is very, very black. It's just super duper tiny. That's kind of the point of it. It's called the Kitten Flick. Where did it go? Kitten Flick. And it is it's felt. It's not brushes. Hindash is brushes, which is kind of nice. Like bristles. But yeah, this is really, really tiny. And it's also very black. Can I make a heart? Is that okay? I've heard that Zoomers make hearts in a different way. Maybe it was from Caroline's video. This is how I would make a heart. I'm just gonna reinforce everything that I did with like light amounts of powder. And I'm using my original design with Raffer. My brush is going to be coming out soon. I don't know when. I have no idea when, but soon. I know I keep saying that, and I apologize. It's probably deeply unsatisfying for everyone. What time is it where I am? It's 12:55 p.m. My favorite SPF is Beauty of Joseon. The Sun Relief SPF 50. Can I do a star? No. No. I can't do a star. Uh-oh, are people fighting? What's happening? Don't fight. We just don't need that. Hi, Italy. The brush is rougher. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I'll tell you guys since you're here. I totally forgot about that. So I hinted at, well, not hinted, I said, what video was that? What video was that where I said that somebody broke in? Oh, that was my random reviews. My random reviews video. Yeah. So, okay, so not exactly like broke in, like didn't break in. Let me back up. So it was Super Bowl Sunday. My boyfriend and I were getting ready. We were hosting some people to come over. And so we're getting ready. He was like, I think he had just gotten out of the shower, and I was back here, which is like on the opposite end. This room where I film is on the opposite end of where our like front door is. So I'm just sitting, I'm just chilling, doing my makeup, getting ready for the day. And then I was listening to a video. I was listening to a streamer, just like background noise while I did my makeup. This streamer has the same door that we have, which is a Yale lock, which is a door code. So you hear like beep, 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 like however many beeps to like enter the code to get in. And then it goes do, do, do. It like plays a little like tune to open up, or it'll make a little sound like if you type in the wrong code, okay? So that's interesting context. So I'm listening to this. I've listened to this, like I remember the first time I heard that, I was like, oh shit, they have the same like door as me or whatever. Anyway, so I'm listening to the streamer. I think my boyfriend was listening to something, he's in the bathroom. And I hear the door code. And I was just like not thinking about it at all because the person that I was listening to has the same door code door as us, door lock. So first time I hear the code go in and it makes a little sound that's like wrong code. And then door code again. And then it goes do, do, do. And I'm like just watching this fucking stream. And then all of a sudden I start hearing a man's voice. And I'm like, what? Who the fuck is that? And I'm thinking like, maybe someone showed up really like 2 hours early or something. Cause it was like 2 hours before anyone was supposed to be like starting to show up here. And then I hear my boyfriend's voice and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I get up and I walk out and there is this random fucking man standing in our entryway, like just standing there. And he asks for some guy and we're like, what? Like, who are you? Like, what are you doing here? So everyone is confused. We're all just like looking at each other like, what the fuck is happening? Cause he was like, he's asking for this person. He was like, it's this person's apartment. And we were like, well, like at one point, like we went back and forth and we were like, no, he doesn't live here. Like, what? Who? And we're just standing there. And I'm like, wait, how did you get in? Like, what was the door? Like, how did you get in to our apartment? Because he was like ready to run out. And I was like, no, wait, hold on. Who is this person that you're asking for? Who are they? How do you know them? Like, are they a person that you know? How did you get in here? Like, whatever. And then because at first he was like really defensive. He was like, this is blah, blah, blah's apartment. I literally can't remember the name that he said, but he was like, this is blah, blah, blah's apartment. And we were like, clearly it's not. You have two people standing here who like, it's our apartment. Like, it's not this person's apartment. And then he realized that something was wrong, obviously, and he kind of calmed down. And I was like asking him questions. And then he was like, I don't understand. So then why did the code work? And I was like, fucking, I don't know. So he calls his friend and he's like, hey, are you sure it's apartment number, whatever? I'm not going to give you my apartment number. And then I can hear the person on the other line say, no, it's this, which was one number off. And he immediately got like so, like literally like his face flushed, and he got so embarrassed because he realized he was in the wrong apartment, and he like slinked out of our apartment. Like he like disappeared. And my boyfriend and I are just kind of standing there like, what the fuck just happened? Like what the fuck just happened? What happened just now? Now we were like obviously super weirded out and like would have been totally freaked out had he been like threatening in any way. But he wasn't. He like showed up, seemed, you know, normal, was super confused. It was Super Bowl Sunday. He's obviously like on his way to a Super Bowl party, you know what I mean? So we concluded that because I don't know any of my neighbors, just so you guys know. Like I don't know any of my fucking neighbors. There's so much turnover in this building, and where I'm situated, I'm like right near the elevator. So like I never basically see anybody unless we happen to like meet getting mail or like going in and out of the room or the apartment or something, the building I mean. So anyway, we just like came to the conclusion our code was like a 4-digit code, and it wasn't so complicated, you know? Like I kind of had like a theory behind like the numbers, and like it would be easy to remember because I think we've changed our code like 3 times since we moved in. We've been here for a little over 2 years. So like occasionally we just change it. And the only thing I conclude is that our neighbor just had the exact same code as us. By some crazy coincidence, texted his friend or something and said, it's this apartment, or his friend heard him wrong or whatever. It wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4. It wasn't anything like that, but it was, you know, not so complicated. And he just happened to like come to our apartment and the code worked. Like, it's just so crazy. It's so crazy that happened. It was very shocking. It was very shocking. But yeah, so we obviously changed it immediately and made it longer and a little bit more complicated. So it's not like, you know, so that there's like, I mean, I would say very little chance that happens again. But yeah, because before it was just 4 digits. So I think we can make it like up to 8. We just made it 6, but yeah, so that's what we did. Isn't that crazy though? It was so wild. But yeah, he wasn't threatening at all. He was just like a dude on his way to a Super Bowl party, and it was a very, very, very weird occurrence. Yeah, maybe we should make it 8. Maybe we should make it 8. We've already been live for an hour, and this is all I've done. Very upsetting. But yeah, it was like, yeah, it was very, very obvious that there was like nothing nefarious going on. It was just like a wild coincidence and turn of events. Was he cute? I have a boyfriend. I wasn't thinking about that. There's a random man. I wouldn't say he was particularly cute. I would say he looked like a normal dude, you know? Celebrity skincare. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really know. I liked the Rhode lip glosses, but a lot of people hated them because they thought that they were like way too scented, which they are. They're very like scented and like they taste super sweet. But I kind of liked that. I don't know. A lot of people didn't like that about them. Yeah, I mean, some of them could be a cash grab, some of them maybe not. I don't know. It's like, to assume that everything is a cash grab is just kind of like cynical in my opinion, and I don't know, negative. Yeah, see, this person also liked the Rhode lip treatments. I think they're really nice. It was kind of like a nice like gloss effect. Like I thought of them more as like a lip gloss, not a lip treatment really, because they were so scented. But but I like that. It sort of brought me back to like when I was in middle school and using like, I don't know, those old school lip glosses that were like super scented that we would just basically like drench our lips in. I'm 33. I'm 33. I'm gonna do something simple for eyeshadow, nothing crazy. I need to save myself so that I can film this next video. I've been using, this is really interesting. You know, you guys know the brand Live Tinted? This is, am I totally making this up? I could be completely making this up. Is this not Deepika? Is this not her brand? Am I saying her name right? I kind of feel like my brain is glitching out. It doesn't really matter. This is actually a setting powder. It's the Hue Skin Brightening Core Setting Powder in medium, but I came across it, and a lot of you might know that my NARS San Juan bronzer, they made, this is San Juan. They like got rid of San Juan and everything is Laguna now. And all the Lagunas are too red. They're just too red. So this is a really nice, like, look at that. Warm color for my warm skin. I love a warm bronzer. And so I thought, like, I used to actually use setting powders for deeper skin as bronzers years ago. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick this up and see if it's any good. And I love it. It's so good. So yeah, I think I don't know her last name. That's the only problem. Deepika, I don't know her last name. I just know that she's like old school YouTuber. I have never really known her. I don't think I've ever met her, but I remember that she did a video with Melissa Alatorre like years ago. That's all I know. And I think this is her brand. And I really love this powder. It's fantastic. Especially because it's setting powder. It's so like soft. It's so soft. I just use, shit, what's that stuff called? I used to use dish soap to clean my brushes, but now I what the fuck is it called? It's just like not castor oil. It's like that basic simple cleanser that a lot of people have used for their brushes. I feel like Katie, formerly known as the artist formerly known as Lustrelux. I feel like that's what she used. I just don't remember what it's called. It's in the big bottle. No, not Smith & Deepak. No, not her. Castile soap? Yeah, the liquid Castile soap? Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lauren. Not canola oil. Do you guys want to see Ziva? She's just kind of like standing here staring at me. She doesn't like, this is her chair. When I'm in this room, she likes to be in this chair. So whenever I'm filming in my chair, she's like, she just kind of hangs around like waiting for me to get out of it. Come here. She has a runny eye right now. Come here, buddy. Oh, come say hi. Just for a second, because she's gonna get angry. She hates to be picked up. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, she's over it. She's already over it. Ow, ow, ow. You're stuck. Oh! See, I told you. She got stuck to my shirt. You okay? Oh, poor cat. Ziva had a tough childhood. She's not the, she's a sweetie, but she's complicated. She just ran away. Ziva and Boo are cats. Boo was my boyfriend's cat. He had 2 cats. And then when we moved in together, they're both females. They do not get along, these two. I mean, they don't really like each other at all. I might have to stop this soon. Ooh, bots. Okay, so how do I find a moderator? Who wants to be a moderator? The audio is bad? Is it just because my boyfriend was calling me? I really like the new Auric. Shit. So how do we... I retracted that message real quick. Okay, so I guess anyone who wants to be a mod, what do I need to do? I don't know. Mods are the people who make sure that people in here are not like lunatics. Yeah, to prevent people from spamming, to prevent people from saying horrible shit, to prevent annoying people. The only thing is I have to like I literally don't even know how to like appoint mods. Like I don't even know how that works. Oh, add as a moderator. Okay, cool. All right. So anyone who wants to be a mod, let me know, because then I can select you. You don't have to be a mod to report. Yeah, so people who are not mods can report spam comments, but moderators have like more. I don't trust you at all. I saw your retracted comment, you bitch. Now I don't know who to I'm gonna have to like take yeah, it really is, huh? I should probably just stop this now. I'll probably like, yeah, I saw you. You're not tricking me, fool. There are some people like Jill, who I know. I know you, Jill. And you I can trust. I know I can trust you. So I'll probably pick some people who I can trust to do it, but I know there's a lot of fools in here who I can't. Jill, I just made you a moderator. Shout out. But yeah, now it's like it's a little too saturated with just randos saying crazy shit, so. Oh yeah. Ali. This is gonna be a members only thing at some point soon. I just wanted to give this a shot, but now that it's like kind of ridiculous, I'm probably just gonna wrap this up because, you know, I wanted to give it a shot and see what was popping. Sorry to everyone who like came in here and wanted to like hang. That's so interesting. It's kind of funny. I wasn't expecting that kind of thing with me, with my content, because I figured it was like so small. I mean, obviously not small, like my subscribers are large, but like, but yeah, I guess there's just crazies that can pop into anywhere, huh? Well, I appreciate, and no, I'm not gonna do a Patreon, but I am gonna do a, yeah, shout out to Jill. Everybody salute Jill. Jill's a legit one. Yeah, thanks for all the actual people who like hung out with me for a bit, but you know, I just don't have the, I don't even have the word. I don't even have the word to be able to whatever. And also Jill can't handle all of these people. I'm gonna need some other people. So, whatever. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Love you, Jill. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna film a video about foundations and how to choose the correct formula. So it'll be up at some point. And then I also have like a glam, like it's kind of works for bridal, as well. But it's kind of like just like a soft glam makeup look that's going to be coming up probably Saturday or Sunday. So look forward to that, you guys. Yeah, thanks for chilling. Let's give Jill a break. And I'll see you in my next video. I don't even know how to end this. 1 second. Do I just hit cancel? No. How the fuck do I get out of here? Oh, okay, here we go. All right, bye.